Neat.
We should be safe here for the time being.
Is that what you think?
I'm well acquainted with Professor Yuritsa, but the rest of you are this year's Blue Lions, I presume?
That's really presumptuous of you.
That's correct. But if I may, how did you come to be wearing our uniform?
You know, I just found it in the garbage or something.
Also, how do you know Professor Yuritsa? Were you enrolled at the Officers Academy?
Look at him standing back there, knowing shit and just staring.
She's one of last year's students. A Black Eagle.
That would make you our senior, but what are you doing in a place like this? Well, I was just on the verge of graduation last year when I was kidnapped by the strangest people.
It's a very strange paper.
In truth, I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Monica von Ox, eldest daughter of the Empire's Baron Ox.
I would be a lot more enthusiastic about Monica if her last name was like Ox, spelled like OX.
Yes. I think I understand.
I don't think you understand, Alois.
This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase.
Okay, that's more or less accurate.
Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student.
Good to see your ears are working.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
What do you mean smooth things over?
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
That's a good question.
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Yuritsa's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all swell that ends swell.
Pain. See, they know.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events.
Do you?
To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
We saw others in the fortress. People who were clearly not bandits.
Yes, not bandits.
This is just a thought. What if they were the ones truly in charge, and the bandits mere pawns?
I can agree half-heartedly.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape.
She looked like her whole deal was being a rogue.
I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
I mean, that would be the obvious solution, yeah.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Bruh. Use your fucking brain cell, Alois.
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Well, the one who kidnapped me was Tomas the librarian. I'm certain of it.
Old man Tomas, who I don't think we even met yet at this point in this game.
I could tell from his gait, and how he held his staff. I suppose he isn't the simple scholar you think he is.
Tomas? Impossible.
But Tomas has been at Rgbunpro even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Oh, it's Sir Alois now.
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Yes.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
Doing some evil shit.
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle.
She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling.
Oh no, he has a crush.
I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
Uh-huh. I don't like where this is going.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How adorable. Oh, but I do love that about you.
And so, the knights have been ordered to apprehend Tomas.
Really? Just like that, huh? Sorry, I'm used to playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. And I forget that in Warriors games, everything moves super fucking fast. Because the whole thing is just about, like, hack and slash, kill your enemies. Story is kind of an afterthought.
As it happens, he's been absent from Rgbunpro for the last several days. They are using this opportunity to prepare quietly, and intend to seize him upon his return.
Hard to believe someone within the monastery was working against us.
It's shocking, yes, but we have testimony from the very person he abducted. Not to mention all the other evidence they found. No surprise they want to bring the guy in.
This could be our only chance to find out about his co-conspirators.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
That's what a librarian is, yes.
He used to help me track down all manner of obscure books. I always thought he was just a kind old man. Tomas is the last person I'd picture as a murderous kidnapper.
It's always how it goes.
I asked around, and it seems he's been in his current position for over 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
Why he'd choose to lash out at the church now is beyond me.
What makes you think it's now?
Maybe his feelings aren't new. There could have been troubling signs for a while that we aren't aware of.
Even if that's true, what is the point of kidnapping a student?
Evil shit.
Ransom, maybe? The kidnapped student is from an imperial house.
Or maybe he wants to tarnish the church's reputation.
Look at her sad face. Look at how sad that face is. Look at how that sad face makes me sad.
Wow, look at you reasoning things out. Your new friends must be rubbing off on you.
Your Highness, did this man hire the bandits that attacked you in the mountains?
That's what I'm told, but I've yet to confirm it. There is evidence that seems to link them.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to feel a lot less safe after this.
You're not alone. Rumors are flying around the monastery about who else might be a traitor.
Oh no, not the witch hunts.
You'd think the church would do a better job vetting the people they employ.
Yeah, you'd think. Wouldn't you, Sylvain? Hmm?
Maybe it's not so easy to... Hey, do you hear that? Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
Okay, I'm going.
Wait, where are you? Of course. Tomas.
There he is!
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
Persona. Oh no, it's an even creepier older old man.
Familiar, right?
Are you saying we look like that guy? Ew, gross.
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
And he fucked off. Okay, cool. Neat. When do I get that power?
What they did was just like
Actually, we can do that, can't we? But only in short distances.
Prologue. Crisis in Ferdiad. Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceres's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian.
That's an interesting flag he's got.
Dimitri elects to keep an eye on events from afar and not involve himself in the disturbance. Soon, however, an urgent message arrives from Ferdiad, capital of the Kingdom of Fargus.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga.
I'm gonna say something now. And I think this is gonna be my first like big criticism for this game. Thing is, I'm more invested in that because I know who Tomas is from playing Three Houses, which is the game that this is based off of. If you never played Three Houses, you have no idea who Tomas is. They basically just threw this guy at you and said, hey, there's an old librarian that's conveniently here at Garreg Mach, and then it's like, oh yeah, we're arresting him, and he's suddenly this evil dude, and you have no fucking clue what's going on. And then they're like, wow, what an unexpected conclusion to the Tomas. What do you mean the Tomas saga? He was there for like, he had like 5 seconds of screen time. You don't know anything about him. You're not invested. So I think that's a little bit of a shortcoming of this game so far, but I don't know.
Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he slipped free of the knights and escaped.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure that was his teleportation ability that did that.
Shape-shifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arval? Where do these powers come from?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny.
Interesting.
Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
Now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me.
Have they?
At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
I bet Hubert has, that slimy little fuck.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, sorry, bud. I was just daydreaming.
Something wrong?
No, I simply wanted to check in after the unsettling events of the other day.
I'm a mercenary. I gotta act cool.
Well, it's not like I'm a quivering wreck or anything, but it's gonna make my life a lot harder if my powers end up being evil.
Perhaps. And yet... How do I put this?
How do you put this?
Power is neutral. The good or evil of it comes from the one who wields it.
I see.
For example, I possess extreme strength, and have always believed this gift was bestowed upon me so that I might protect others.
Now, even in Three Houses, right? I have to question, does he actually have some sort of supernatural strength, or is he just work out a lot? Because it seems like he just works out a lot.
And you used your power to save us, which means it cannot possibly be evil.
Didn't mean to fish for sympathy there, but... well, thanks.
My apologies if I overstepped.
I've been looking all over for you, Prince Dimitri. Her Grace the Archbishop is asking for you.
Your face does not look happy.
She requests that you come to the audience chamber immediately. Duke Fraldarius has arrived for a visit.
Rodrigue is here? I'm on my way. Let us continue this discussion later.
Do we get to play with Rodrigue? Interesting. Well, I hope we do, but like, I don't know. We'll see.
Hold on. What did you say?
What he said was, "Your dad is here, Felix, you little fuck."
I've only just heard the news, so I'm a bit hazy on the finer points. But it seems my uncle has seized control of the capital and declared war on House Fraldarius.
Oh, this is about that thing. Okay.
All signs point to him wanting to stamp the line out entirely.
That's Felix's family, right?
Yes, good job, Shez.
They're one of the kingdom's leading houses. What does the royal family gain from eliminating them?
I'd wager it has to do with House Fraldarius supporting my claim to the throne.
The bigger question is why the Grand Duke chose to launch an offensive now of all times.
Whatever the reason, he must have decided to act before His Highness's coronation could take place.
My uncle claims House Fraldarius is attempting to install me as their puppet. As such, he issued a written appeal to the Western Lords to help him rescue me from the Duke's foul clutches, as he puts it.
In what cruel world would our noble house take the reins of a boor like you?
Don't ask me, it's his pretext.
So what exactly is going on in the capital? You said it's been seized.
Oh dear. I do hope nobody there has been met with foul play.
He's in no position to engage such a move until I've been removed from the situation.
I say the regent should be dealt with. I haven't heard one good thing about his leadership.
I've no intention of becoming a pawn in this game. All the same, I must return to Fargus at once. Didu, you will accompany me.
Fucking of course he will. He won't let you out of his sight.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Felix, I'm sure your father will contact you soon. For now, just wait for Rodrigue to weigh in.
Something the matter, buddy?
Ash?
Sorry, it's just that Lenato used to be in the Grand Duke's service, so...
Man, the facial expressions in this game. If you could put anxiety in a single face, that is definitely Ash's face right now.
He is a man of compassion. It's not out of the question he'll be swayed to my uncle's side. Truth be told, we're not sure where anyone's allegiances lie at this point. So let's not hasten to conclusions, any of us. We must all keep level heads.
To be fair, Shez has no stake in this, so he probably will just swing a sword at someone.
I'm told you are sending the knights to help us, Lady Rhea. I do not wish to sound ungrateful, but are you sure you want to do that?
The Church of Seros cannot overlook this grievance.
Regrettably, many of our knights were dispatched elsewhere several days ago on another matter.
Of course, they always are.
However, while we may lack numbers, we have put together a unit of considerable skill.
We've put together a special squad. A special squad of strong people. No, it's probably just a bunch of random knights.
It will be captained by someone near and dear to you, in fact. Someone well suited to a mission within the kingdom.
Is it going to be Rodrigue?
Someone near to... Ah, of course. That is encouraging.
Or is it going to be Gilbert? Since
its very inception, we have watched over the kingdom of Fargus as one would their own child. When its peace is threatened, the Church has no choice but to act.
I have not forgotten your outpouring of aid after my father's passing 4 years ago. And I swear to repay that kindness in full.
One other thing. A suggestion, if you will, from the Church.
From the Church or from you?
Interesting. So she wants all of us to go with you?
Of course. Obviously.
Yes. This time, the Knights of Seros will be accompanying us, in addition to Professor Yuritsa.
Yuritsa's coming too? Oh, hell yeah, we got this.
Well, I certainly don't mind. But Annie and Ash, what about you?
You know I'm always behind you. but considering what it means for my uncle, I don't know. House Dominic's lands are surrounded by other houses that are likely to support Rufus's claim. If I join you, it could sour my family's relations with our neighbors.
I'll go. I mean, of course I don't want to get Lenato into any trouble, but I also know he'd want me to do what I think is right.
Man, these poor kids.
I'm sorry to place such a difficult decision on your shoulders, Ash. And what of you?
I have a sword. I want to stab things. Just point me in a direction. I would say that's pretty enthusiastic.
The more time I spend here at the academy, the more I miss actual fighting.
Hell yeah, boy.
Besides, I want to use my powers to help. After all, the good or evil of a thing comes from the person wielding it. Am I right?
Indeed it does. You have my thanks.
There you go again, throwing yourself headlong into the first conflict you find. No wonder I have to keep stepping in to guide you.
Bruh. Yeah, but that's what you're here for, isn't it?
Still, we basically have no choice, so run wild, I guess.
I love how the entire basis of our whole argument is, man, why do you always get yourself into trouble, comma, because we don't have any other option.
I'll inform you of the details soon. Please ensure you're prepared by then.
Okay. This is just going through the typical stuff. Temporarily parted ways with Annette. We'll be in Ferdiad before we know it. Guess I should see what the others are up to. Nice. I swear I'll do something this time. Sure, lady. Ha ha.